I'm sure you've all seen the nostalgic TikTok slideshows, carousels, edits of Miss Jane Birkin. We all have, right? She's a legend. Birkin named after her. She's known for carrying a bag, right? A bag quite full of many things, one might say. I love that my bag has always been like a little bit crazy, a little bit unorganized and overflowing with what I need. And I feel that me and Jane relate in that way. So I love that this is my personal time to shine because we're romanticizing Jane Birkin's bag habits again. It really works out for me. I figured today we do What's in My Bag Jane Birkin edition. This may not be a Birkin. It is in fact a thrifted purse that I have no idea what the brand name is at all, but she's treated me very well. I, however, being a working girl, have not treated her the best. Wow. One of these pockets, the lining inside of it is completely ripped open. So don't love that, but I'm still using her every day. It's just the perfect size and shape and not too big, and it has a nice big shoulder strap so it fits over big coats. It's just really done the job for me at my current job. So boys, talking to my cats, right? Yeah, they're playing. They're roughhousing. First things first, we'll start with the biggest thing, my iPad. I love my iPad. It was actually a gift from my boyfriend, not this past Christmas, but the one before. And it's the iPad Air 11-inch. And it has really served me at work. It's just been a really nice aesthetic place to keep all of my information and emails and spreadsheets and websites that I have to keep up with and order sites that I have to do. It's just like, it's just gorgeous. Imagine me walking around, busy. I have a million things to do. A customer asks me for something. Oh, don't be deceived. I'm just holding a book. I'm just holding a gorgeous book. You know, it's very like aesthetic, for lack of a better word. And it makes me feel like less of one of those people that's just like locked into an ugly ass computer all day. It serves its purpose. It does everything I need it to do. It's cute while it does it. It fits in my purse. Who could ask for more? You know, it's great. Okay, next we have Miss Journal, Miss Notebook, whatever you want to call her. I'm taking notes in this. I am writing journal entries in this. It's my first time really getting into journaling consistently and carrying a notebook with me consistently. And it's been great. I love having somewhere to write down my immediate thoughts before they disappear and get lost forever. I like that I am actually writing them down because I have a memory of actually taking action and writing something down, and I remember what page it's on. I remember what day I did it on. And I feel like even on the app Notion, like if I take notes in there, it just is hard to remember because it's not like a multi-sensory experience, if you will. It's just like tap, which I do all day long. And so it's super easy for me to forget that I've written something, or super hard for me to remember to go back and find that. And this has just been great because it's like I said, I know what page it's on. I know around what time in my journal entries that it came up in my head, or I can, what do they call it? Dog ear a page if I want to come back to it. It's been great. So highly recommend. I also just listened to Joan Didion's, I guess it's a memoir. It's called On Keeping a Notebook. Would highly recommend because it's just so inspiring. It really makes you want to start keeping a notebook. So done. Next biggest thing is, well, I can't have the whole thing in here because I'm filming on it, but it would be my camera. And I usually have this little tripod with me as well in my purse. It's just the Manfrotto tiny little tripod. And I usually have, I usually have this lens on my camera when I have it in my purse because it's the only one that really fits my purse. It's just the kit lens that comes with Sony E-mount cameras. It's a 16 to 50 millimeter lens with a power zoom. So super fun for just like going out on the go. It's got a wide angle. It zooms really aesthetically and cutely. So would highly recommend. I bought this one on, what is it called? KEH.com. I bought it used because I was going to be throwing it around in my purse and stuff like that, and I didn't want to make like a huge investment. Yeah, it's just super tiny, it's super convenient, and it gets the job done. So shout out her. Let's see, I'm just gonna go pocket by pocket, but I think for the next little bit we're gonna be on personal care type things. This is a perfume that I keep with me, especially at work. Sometimes I'll wear a perfume based off of my mood, but most of the time I'm wearing it based off how I want other people to experience me. I don't know the right way to say that, but I wear the perfume that I want to give the impression of. This one is just like nice and mature. It's not too feminine, not too girly, and it has notes of like, let me look it up actually. It's got notes of bergamot, black pepper, and I'm probably saying this wrong, I'm so sorry. Hinoki wood is the last one. So it's a very like warm, aromatic type of smell. It's got a little spice. It's got a little bergamot, which is what's in Earl Grey tea. So if you've ever had that, you kind of know that smell. It's just like a very floral, a little sweet. And that goes really well with the kind of like dry smell of the hinoki wood in my mind. And then the black pepper just kind of like adds a little bit of spice, you know what I mean, to everything. So I just feel like when I wear this at work, I give the impression that I need to give. So I just keep this in my bag most of the time. You never know when you're going to be running around and stressed and like a little smelly. So it's just nice to have the option to freshen up if you need to, you know? Also for freshening up, just a little bit of pressed powder. You can never go wrong, right? A little bit of pressed powder is a girl's best friend. This is just the Fit Me pressed powder. I don't really love it, TBH, but the loose powder that I use is Fit Me, so I thought this would be nice. It gets the job done, but I am in the market. So if you know better pressed powder that is not $1 million, please comment below because I'm gonna run through this, but once I have, you know, I'm gonna try something else, I think. Then we've got the Trader Joe's hand cream. My cats are play fighting behind me. Boys. Wow. Okay, well, this is the podcast talking to my cat, so I'm just gonna let it happen. I think this is supposed to be a dupe of the L'Occitane hand cream. It's not feminine, it's not masculine, it's just like a nice kind of like powder room type of smell. So it's great, especially in the winter when my hands are cracked and dry. Next, we've got some sickly things because I've been sick, and so is a lot of people at work. So I've just been keeping emergencies on me, keeping Dayquil pills on me for anyone who may need. I don't want anyone feeling terrible at work. In case of emergency, 'tis the season, it's flu season. Then we've got a lot of business cards from my nail girl because she kills it, and I told her if she gave me business cards that I would pass them out because I respect the hustle. We've got an extra camera battery, which I am gonna have to pop into Miss Girl here soon because my camera battery dies so fast. If you have ever used a Sony camera, you know this to be true, but they're really great cameras. It's what I used to use. It's what I had for filming weddings that I currently use for myself. Extra battery always. Then we've just got some markers, a highlighter. Constantly need these at work, so probably accidentally brought these home instead of leaving them at work like I'm supposed to do, but it happens, you know? Then last but not least for this middle pocket here, we've got a wine stopper. Sometimes at work when we have a bottle of wine that's gonna go bad, we will offer it to a team member to take home, of course, someone of age. And there was one night that we had a bottle of wine that was gonna go bad, and I was gonna return this, and I have yet to return it to my bartender. So, need to get on that. Leave it in the purse, you know? Okay, moving on to our last and final pocket. This is probably gonna be the longest pocket because this is where like all the tiny little things are that I use the most because it's in this like easily accessible pocket in the front. Love her. I truly love this bag. It is so cute. So first things first, we've got a Tide pen. Truly, I don't go anywhere without a Tide pen these days, especially not work, because a lot of the time I'm wearing white. I'm just bound to get something on myself, and I'm supposed to look put together and professional, so that just won't do. Then next we've got just a little compact mirror. This one's super cute. It's got some cats on it, a little black cat and a orange tabby cat, which clearly I have. If you've seen the cover of this podcast, they're both on there. And it's really nice. It's just got a magnetized side and a regular side. I'm pretty sure Ryan's mom got this for me and I love it. It's adorable. So me. Very early 2000s whimsy. So it's really great. When I'm not feeling so good at work, I get a little whimsy moment in there. Excuse me, do you want to say hi to the camera? No, he doesn't. Sorry, my camera died. We all knew this was gonna happen. Now, let's just move on to, you already know what it is, some lip products, okay? Every girl needs an option of lip products in her purse because you never know what vibe you need to serve or what outfit you need to match. So I've just got 3 e.l.f. products here. Clearly, I'm a dupe gal. I love a dupe, all right? So 2 of the Glow Reviver Melting Lip Balms, 1 in Java Chip and 1 in Vanilla Toffee. Because I went to the store because I was in the mood to wear like a brown lip because I was kind of tired of wearing a super pinky lip, which is kind of my usual go-to, which this is like my number one go-to. It's the Milani. I don't even know if Milani is the make, I don't know the model. What's the word for that? It's a lipstick from Milani. It's in shade 84 Honey Rose. And it's exactly that. It's like a warm, rosy lipstick. It's great. It's kind of like my lips, but better, but a little too pink sometimes, which is why I went for some darker glosses, brown neutral glosses. I have an e.l.f. Pink Quartz lip oil lips for days. I just kind of feel like a brown lip serves a little bit more mature and a pinky lip serves a little bit more girly flirtatious. So I don't always want to be in that like girly flirtatious mood when I'm working. I kind of just want to look like serious, you know? Then of course we've got AirPods. I take a million meetings on these. Not a million. I'm not that important, but I take a lot of meetings on my AirPods. More Sharpies. Who's shocked? Oh, another lip product. The lip pencil from NYX in Nude Beige. I think they recently changed this shade and a lot of people are mad about it. It still works for me. It's a little bit brown in my opinion, but it works really well with this pinky one together. They kind of balance each other out. And right now I'm wearing the Vanilla Toffee e.l.f. lip balm with the NYX Nude Beige lip liner. It's probably like wearing off, but it's really nice, like your lips but better combination, which is what I usually go for because it wears off before I can reapply because I'm a busy lady. More pens. More Sharpies, always. Then we've got everyone's favorite word, a dongle. Get your giggles in right now, okay? Get it over with. This is just good to have in case something happens with the music at work and I need to make sure that it's still playing. There's been a couple times where our like music system doesn't work, so I have to play music off my phone because it's just silent otherwise, and it's through an aux cord, so of course, I have to keep this on me at all times, and sometimes it saves the day. So, love her. Massive pile of keys. Huge. You're not doing it right if you don't carry every key with you at all times. And then we've just got my thrifted wallet here, which I get so many compliments on. I really love this wallet. It is kind of like it's kind of built like a cigarette case, but it's not. I know a lot of girls are using cigarette cases as their wallets right now. But this is just a really thin card keeper. I don't really know the word for it. But it's even got some engraved initials on the top. It's RLS. And my initials are MLS. And my boyfriend's name is Ryan. So that's kind of cute. It's like a mixture of us. I like it. I don't know who RLS is, but I got your wallet. Basically, it's just a little metal case. And it's super cute. It really only holds like 4 cards. But I love it so much. I don't really ever carry cash on me anyway. One of my favorite thrift finds that I've ever had, honestly. Along with this purse. This purse has served me well. Last but not least, we've got a whole bunch of bobby pins, an earring that I took out one day, apparently, some loose ibuprofen, a bunch of straw trash, an old receipt, another old receipt, just one more marker because of course I didn't have enough. That was what was in my bag. And now I'm gonna have to pack this all up. All right, guys. You never know when you're gonna need a loose singular ibuprofen, so I'll hold on to that. I feel like this episode is really getting its share of cat content. Like the cats are going crazy today, which I guess they know it's their time to shine. They're like, Mom, you're gonna put us on the internet. You think we're not gonna act up? I also forgot one thing that I do keep in my purse with my camera, my little tripod, all those things, is a mirror that goes into your hot shoe on top of your camera. And if you have a screen that kind of like tilts up like this, like it doesn't flip all the way out, but it will tilt up, I guess 90 degrees. It works for that. And that's how I can see what I'm filming while I vlog or do podcasts or whatever. It's like if you imagine one of those things where in like a submarine, you're looking into it and it's like, it's shaped like this and it's mirrored and it's got mirrors in it so that you can see out. It's kind of like that. Like it's a tilted mirror. And so if the mirror is like this and the screen is like this, it projects it out in front of the camera. So that's how I can see myself. And I would highly recommend, because a lot of people who are trying to start YouTube channels or make whatever video content that they want to can't see themselves. Honestly, it makes it so hard. Like sometimes it makes it easier to talk to the camera because you're not looking at yourself, but sometimes it makes it so hard to get like cool angles or know if you're in focus, which I might not be in focus. Let's hope, you know? It really does help, and I think they're like $20, maybe 10, because it's just plastic and a little mirror. So I'll link that down below. I guess I'll also link the tripod and the lens, but I mean, everyone knows what that tripod is because all the vloggers out there literally ever use it. I mean, you guys know where to find everything else, and I don't know if you would want to purchase any of those things. Just because it works for someone doesn't mean it works for you. I didn't really make this video to recommend you guys to go get what I have. I just really wanted to kind of show off that I am a big bag girl. I carry a big bag full of lots of things. There's no other way to go through life, you know? This is girlhood right here. This is what it's all about. This is 2026 goals. This is my whole personality right now. And truly, my bag is what I live off of because I spend so much time out of the house, I feel. So I've got to have something that can carry everything I need. I've got to have something that will hold enough stuff, but stuff won't move around like crazy, especially with my camera and my iPad. You know, I love these things and I don't want them to get messed up. I want them to be taken good care of. So I like that it has options for compartments. I will say though, this bag, she is on her last leg. Truly, she is. I kind of am in the market for a new work bag. I'm definitely going to try to thrift one first because I kind of destroyed the inside of this one this year. And I didn't mean to. Like, she looks great on the outside. I could keep using her a little bit longer. Definitely going to try to thrift one first, but I've been seeing so many cool bags come up online. And honestly, I would love one that's just a little bit bigger so I could fit like a pair of ballet flats in there so that I could like take that to work with me because I dream of being the girl that wears high heels at work, even if they're not that high. I truly dream of being her. Over the past year, I have tried to tell myself like, your feet don't hurt. You feel no pain. You're fine. You look amazing. Yeah, I want to be that girl that like goes in her heels, has ballet flats in like the bottom compartment of her bag. Sneakily, she puts those on during the slow times of the day, or she puts those on when she's at her desk, or she puts those on when she has to do her subway commute. You know, that's just my dream. I saw one on TikTok. I forgot what it's called. It has like a little zipper on the bottom and it's like a completely separate compartment. Kind of dying for that bag, but I would love to find a bag that I can thrift that's comparable to that. Who knows? I don't want to be that girl that my whole personality is work, but considering I do work a lot and very hard, it consumes a bit of my life. You know, it consumes my wardrobe, it consumes my bag, it consumes my shoes, and it consumes my makeup routine. Like, things just have to be realistic in order to fit into the routine that I'm in now, which is kind of why this trend of like Jane Birkin bags has really spoken to me, because my bag is always overflowing. And now I'm like finding myself really enjoying really nice outfits. I'm not dressed like super nice right now, but I have really been enjoying kind of like more mature style. I don't know, I'm dressing like a 30-year-old, I feel, and I kind of love it for me. So that being said, I also need recommendations for some slacks. I don't know where to find them. I'm sure I could if I looked a little harder, but like I said, I would love to thrift them if I can. But I've been seeing these like beautiful mid to high waist slacks that have almost like a barrel flare at the bottom. My dream. I need to find some like that. I also want to find some really cute blue light glasses that look really good on me, because I feel like glasses can be like such an accessory to the type of outfits that I'm wearing. And I feel like on days where I don't want to wear as much makeup, jewelry, enough sparkly things, and maybe some glasses could really glam up a look for me. No, don't get me wrong. I'm not talking about Office Siren, okay? I'm talking about more like just like cool corporate girl vibes is kind of the phase that I'm in right now. I'm really enjoying that. Drop your recommendations down below. Bags I should look at, slacks I should look at, maybe some boots I should look at, and maybe I'll start saving up for them, because I am still on my strict budget. I have been thinking about doing a podcast about budgeting because I'm obsessed. I just love a little systematical task. I'm committed. I will get it done. It'll be so efficient. While this may have been a kind of boring what's in my bag, it is a very realistic one. And I don't think Jane Birkin would have had it any other way. So until next time, thanks for watching me talk to my cats alone in my apartment.